Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA
and the Las Vegas Aces.
With Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us.
Something we all know, the Aces have some of the best fans in the W.
I'll tell you, this is a fun one. Fans around town are buzzing about this matchup. You can tell this game means a bit more to these two teams. We have a nice little rivalry tonight.
This is one we've all been looking forward to. Two heavy hitters squaring off.
The talent level on display in this league is phenomenal, and that's certainly the case here tonight.
Great players, great coaching. This is a stress test where they see just what they're made of. Great prep for the playoffs where these two can meet again.
Gray outside. Pass to Wilson.
Nelson Adota with the rebound.
Such tough defense there against one of the better finishers in the game.
That one goes in.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
And that one drops.
So you look at Young, she's strong, a bigger guard, and that helps her down low.
Now here's Breezy. Gray defending. Pass to Mitchell. The rebound by A'ja Wilson.
That's a shot she had to take.
No question. The decision was good, just didn't execute.
You can always depend on her to put that lead pass right on the money.
Now here's Breezy. Defense right on her. The three-pointer is on target.
She's got so many tricks in her bag. She will find a way to hurt you.
Out to the wing.
Parker Ty has plenty of space.
Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. If you're waiting for her to miss when she's that open, you're going to be waiting a very long time.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Nelson Adota. Rebound by Parker Tyus.
Pass to Gray. Back to Wilson. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two.
Love how tenacious Wilson is, just daring defenders to foul her on the way up.
And the first one drops. She hits one and then misses the second attempt from the line. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Mitchell outside. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
That pass had a little bit too much heat on it for her to make a clean steal.
Yeah, that was going to be a tough catch for either of them. I mean, these are basketball players, not wide receivers.
Now here's Breezy. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Stevens.
Here's Nelson Adota. Started by Parker Tyus. Nelson Adota with the bucket.
Easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Las Vegas trailing.
Gray in the post.
Breezy covering. Outside Young. There's Jewel Lloyd with the three. And another miss by Las Vegas.
Pass to Nelson Adota. Rejected by Parker Tyus.
Jewel Lloyd with the three. And the three ball is good. And it's a tie ball game.
As a defense, you can't let that happen. You know, let Lloyd step into a jumper. Too deadly to allow the catch and shoot.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Stevens. Shoots over Wilson. And A'ja Wilson with the block. Now here's Gray. She's covered by Mitchell. Here's the three. Another three for Las Vegas.
A polished and reliable perimeter shooter. Gray won't think twice about shooting from outside.
Here's Breezy. Nice D from Chelsea Gray. There's Jewel Lloyd with the three. That's good, and it's A'ja Wilson with the assist.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely, the defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing. Well, she wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
They're really on back foot at this point.
Yeah, at both ends of the floor. Things are just not going their way. Beautiful dish down low.
The Aces leading. Gray outside. Back to Lloyd. Pass to Gray. Let's go with a three.
Nelson Adota with the rebound.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Here's Young. Finished off the break.
They wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're locked in right now, really making the most out of their possessions.
I love the game plan from this coach early.
Now here's Breezy. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, it's the tall frame of Stevens that allows her to see the floor so well and distribute accordingly.
Up top, Young. Beyond the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
A bona fide all-star. Talk about Jackie Young and her game.
Well, she's got great size for a guard and can bully smaller players with her strength. But then you got to also factor in the skill side of things. Young has finished top 3 in three-point shooting a couple times.
Count it.
When Wilson gets the rock down low, it's almost automatic. So effective close in.
Mitchell outside.
Nelson Adota. He's guarded by Parker Tyus.
Good on the bucket.
And she's having a quarter, converting at a high percentage.
Now Gray. Pass to Wilson. Over Stevens. Desiree Stevens with some nice D. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for three. Wilson pulls it down. And it's the Aces with the ball, leading by 5. Here's Gray. It's good for her second make. 2 for 3 so far.
With a solid frame and terrific body control, Gray is comfortable operating down low.
And it's good. 2 points.
Both teams on fire right now from the opening tip.
This is going to be an entertaining game of basketball today, folks. I think that much is obvious.
Get your popcorn ready.
Here's Parker Tyus. It's deflected. And here is Mitchell. 7 points in the game. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Young. Shot clock at 5. Here's Breezy. Score the basket, her third after 5 shots.
That is some dime dropping. Exquisite assist.
Here's Wilson. Jackie Young drives in. Got a piece of it. Mitchell with it. Picked up by Lloyd. Here's Wilson.
Pass to Parker Tyus.
It's tipped. Now here's Breezy. And now Jackson. Now Stevens. Gray defending. 9 feet out. Stevens. That's good.
Great teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
They're playing as one. 5 straight baskets resulting from assists.
Great team basketball.
Pass to Gray. To the paint. It's a deflection.
Well, offensively speaking, it has been a tough quarter for her.
Lloyd. She's covered by Mitchell.
Well, you have to like their work in the boards here in the first.
Yeah, coming out of the gates with great energy, kind of like they got shot out of a cannon. They're really setting the tone.
Boom.
Lloyd with it to halt the run. She got it up in time, but a good call for it. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. The Sky up by 2. And quarter 2 will get underway just after this short break. A close game here at the start of the second quarter of play.
Not a block. It set the tone defensively for them.
Yeah, just stonewalling them. And the rest of the game, shooters will be hearing footsteps after the blocks they put up this quarter.
Now here's Gray. Here's Bell. And not a good shot for her. They can get better looks than that. Mitchell outside. And stolen by Smith. Pass break, Las Vegas. Here's Bell. Yep, that goes.
Quick hands in the steal, quick feet on the break.
And that's a silly error there. Coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense.
It's just giving them 3 points.
Jackson gets the bucket.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range. They're starting to heat up.
The defense is step slow. They've got to take away that airspace.
Now here's Gray. Shoots the 3.
It's rebounded by Suarez.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute of play. Here's Jackson. And that one good. The Ace is trailing.
Sheldon outside.
Back to Gray. Pass to Smith.
Up top, Sheldon.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick out the pass and get the assist.
Jackson outside.
From 7. Tried to bank it in, but misses. To the inside. Smith. An easy 2 points on the layup.
The moment Melissa Smith gets that ball inside, good night. I mean, Melissa is so hard to stop.
Got a hand on it. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Carter. A good-looking shot from the wing.
A natural scorer, Carter is adept at finding room to get her shot off from the mid-range.
Turner with the bucket.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
Now here's Mitchell. She has 7. No good on the triple.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Gray with it. She's covered by Mitchell. Turner with the bucket.
Well, an extension of the coach on the floor. Gray's outstanding court vision makes her a true point guard.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Carter. Unloads from 13 feet. Can't get it to go. She's taken 2 and missed 2. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Now here's Carter. Mitchell. Oh, Melissa Smith with the rejection. Lloyd with the 3.
It's rebounded by Suarez.
Here's Mitchell. And you can count it. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Showing that power. isn't always about size. That's a tremendous play by Mitchell.
Kelsey Mitchell. 1 shot.
And here are the aces now. Outside Lloyd. Outside Young. Pass to Bell. 6 to shoot. Here's Gray. Tries again.
And Smith with the layup.
8 of the last 10 points, that's right, you heard me right. 8 of their last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint. Something's got to change.
You know, the defense making it far too easy for them, and they're taking advantage.
Outside Lloyd. The cupboard is empty. Her 5th missed shot from the field. She's made 3. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You got to love Carter's tenacity. Goes up inside and takes her shot despite being fouled.
Kennedy Carter. 2 shots.
And she can't get the first one. And she sinks the second.
With her shiftiness, Carter does a good job of getting to the line. And once she's there, she's usually converting.
Outside Lloyd. Pass to Wilson. The shot's good on the assist by Drew Lloyd. Now Mitchell. She's got 10. Outside Carter. Suarez. Asia Wilson grabs the board.
Nice play on D, got that hand in her face, and it prevented an easy look.
Exactly. She was alert and aware and really just reacted quickly to that shot.
Now here's Mitchell. Great defending. Here's Carter. It's hauled in by Smith. Here's Wilson. Yep, that one goes.
And now we see them really working it inside.
Yeah, getting quality looks around the rim. That's fueling this run.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Suarez. Back to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Asia Wilson grabs the board. The Aces with the lead. Outside Lloyd. And the 3 off top.
Well, after hitting those 2-3 balls in the first quarter, it looks like she's cooled down a bit here in the second.
And here's Breezy. She's got 7. Gray outside. Inside. Shoots from the right block. That's tipped. Now here's Breezy. D right on her. Stevens, covered by Smith. Shot to stop the drought. That's in. She's got 2 made now, and she's shooting 2 for 3.
That's a great example of Stevens' comfortability and focus around the basket. So effective down there.
Now here's Carter. Here's Stevens. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Here's Young. She has 7. Puts it up from 12. Stevens grabs the board. It's been a little while since they've been in the lead.
And that's why this is such an important possession for them.
Here's Breezy. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Pass to Gray. Back to Wilson. Good for the basket. Marker 4 for 8 shooting. 50% so far.
She's been able to find her open teammate every trip down the floor.
I mean, it sure has seemed like it, right? I mean, great day passing the rock for her. After going scoreless in the first, she's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Gray, Breezy covering. Spins to the middle. It's blocked. Carter with it. Picked up by Lloyd. Pass to Stevens.
Yeah, I love seeing bigs like Stevens that shoot well from the free throw line. And to me, it's really just a testament to their quest for perfection. They want to have all parts of their game be efficient.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And so she hits both.
You know, as good as Stevens is inside, she breaks the mold of your typical WNBA big. She can stretch a defense as good as anyone.
Now here's Wilson. 9 points in the game. Now here's Breezy. Gray defending. Chalk up 2 right there. Here's Lloyd. Three-pointer, Jackie Young. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. The Sky up by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break, and we'll see if one can pull away in the third. One of the stories here, Mitchell getting it done today.
Well, in terms of her points in the first half, that's pretty much what we've come to expect.
Which tells you really all you need to know about what a strong talent she is. I mean, I'm going to bet that she adds a lot more to her totals after the break.
Start of the third quarter here after a closely contested first half. Outside Young.
Parker Tyus on the right.
That's in, coming off an assist from Jackie Young.
Nice find from Young. Her 6 feet height helps her get clean passes off, gives her a great view of the court as well.
Pass to Carter. To the paint. Breezy gets the bucket.
That pass led her so perfectly, she didn't even have to break stride.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Very close call there on the illegal screen.
I'd go along with it. You know, to me, it didn't really look like her feet were set.
Pass to Carter. Breezy. And it's good for 2.
Well, you gotta like her shot selection today. She set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now here's Gray. She's got 7. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Anybody want to bet that she won't miss that shot the next time she takes it?
Jackson gets the bucket.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The defense better start buckling down.
They're getting exposed and punished down low.
Now here's Wilson. 9 points in the game.
That pass into the paint was dead on target.
Now here's Breezy. Guarded closely. Poked loose. Carter launches a 3.
Chicago foul. Olivia Nelson-Ododa. First personal foul.
Here's Gray. Pass to Young. Wilson, right side. Good for basket number 6 for her in this contest. She's shooting 6 for 12.
Yeah, just an elegant offensive weapon. Wilson has way too many go-to moves to count. Defenses have a hard time keeping up with her.
Las Vegas trailing. Gray outside, down low. The fadeaway, no good there. Breezy with it. 13 points in this game. He's feeling it. The rebound by A'ja Wilson. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Lloyd from long range.
Nelson-Ododa with the rebound.
It's almost like she's trying to make things hard on herself. Work it around, get an easier shot.
Pass to Stevens. Breezy. Gray defending. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Breezy. And she can't stop this drought. Another miss. Gray outside. And here's Lloyd. And another miss by Las Vegas.
Chicago timeout call. Chicago. Kelsey Mitchell.
Now here's Breezy. Gray defending. Jackson outside. Breezy. 6 on the shot clock. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
Second personal.
That kind of power move has become a trademark to her.
The away team. Maria.
And it's the Aces with the ball. Pass to Wilson.
Chicago foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Gray outside. Young, guarded by Jackson. And here's Lloyd. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wilson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jackie Young. Now Mitchell. 10 points for her. Pass to Breezy. And here's Nelson-Ododa. She's guarded by Wilson. Puts it up from 12.
Rebound Cheyenne Parker-Tyus.
Wilson with it.
Picked up by Jackson.
Back to Wilson. Pass to Lloyd. Lets the 3 fly. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Rebounds well and has a knack for converting offensive rebounds into points. Wilson is electric.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play opportunity. One free throw coming up.
At the line for the away team, Bryant. One shot.
Pass to Parker Tyus. Now here's Sheldon.
Here's Gray. Breezy covering. Wilson the screen. To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
She's come out here in the second half and done a great job of finding her range.
Nelson Ododa. He's guarded by Parker Tyus. Nelson Ododa with the bucket.
It looked pretty, but she doesn't need to use the fadeaway when she's that open.
Gray outside. Here's Young. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot two.
Second personal foul.
The foul drawn by Young, it's hard to keep her in front of you, and that opens up so much more of her game.
Young. 2 shots.
And the first one falls for her.
And Jackie Young, a talented guard who scores at such an impressive clip.
And she makes both free throws. And here is Mitchell. 10 points for her. Pass to Burrell.
Yo, watch this, watch this.
She's guarded by Parker Tyus. Rebound Cheyenne Parker Tyus.
She just has not gotten into the flow of this game. But yeah, her teammates have certainly done their part today, but she just hasn't gotten into the flow of this game, and it's been tough to see.
Rebound battles split about evenly.
Yeah, neck and neck on the glass. Just one aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game.
And we love the close games.
Absolutely.
Is it just me, or does it feel like she's gotten every rebound in this game?
No, it's not just you. And look, a 20-plus rebounding game just isn't something we get to see very often.
We just sit back and enjoy the show.
Absolutely.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the line.
Exactly. You want to prevent the layup, give them a little knock, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming down the lane the next time around.
It does send a message.
And the Aces making a change here. That one falls, so she hits both of them. Here's Mitchell. 10 points for her. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer.
She has really deep range. Mitchell's offensive game starts with that three-point shot. It forces defenders to pick her up at half court.
Now here's Gray. She's got 7. Here's Wilson. Blocked. But they get it back.
Pass to Sheldon.
Clock at 6. Now Wilson. Here's Bell. That's good, and it's Asia Wilson with the assist. Now here's Mitchell. Gray defending. Here's Carter. The 3 is up.
Rebound by Parker Tyus.
Wilson with it. Now Mitchell defending. Pass to Bell. And here's Wilson for the tie. Nice jump shot. And that makes it a tie ball game.
A momentum builder for sure. Look how quick Wilson makes decisions with the ball.
Here's Burrell.
So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the away team, Ray Burrell. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And the Aces making a change here. So she gets them both.
Tim, can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? They've been perfect.
Brian, I almost can't believe this. As cool as can be. Great focus, great efficiency. That's how they've built this lead.
The right way.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and she is not about to give up an easy look.
Here's Gray. She's got 7. Kicks it out to Smith. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
You know, you look at the stats, the assist totals, they just jump out at you. They're way ahead of that category. Ball movement has been key.
It's just a different mindset these teams have had.
After defending the shot, she didn't quit on that play. Followed it straight to the glass for the rebound.
And plenty of contact on the shots, so the 2 free throws coming up.
4th team foul.
The first one falls.
JC Sheldon. 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
They're working hard to get inside and draw contact a little more than they did in the first half, Tim.
You know, and defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
Shots good by Suarez.
Look how quick she was to bite on that pump fake. Left her feet way too soon.
There's Jewel Lloyd with the 3.
Sheldon outside.
Gray. There's Jewel Lloyd with the 3. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Aces on top. They're up by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Now here's Mitchell.
Pass to Suarez.
Back to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Got a piece of it.
Here's Sheldon. It's rebounded by Suarez.
The shot was there for her. She had to take it. And I don't care if she didn't convert. She should take it again next time.
Now here's Suarez.
Over Lloyd.
It's hauled in by Nalissa Smith.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's not in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass, they really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies.
That one, good for 2.
Yeah, that's great ball movement by Kelsey Mitchell. Finds a way to get it to her open teammate.
Here's Young.
Pass to Bell. Inside. Looking to get back on track. And it's Lloyd missing. Outside, Carter. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Another bucket in the paint. That's just something they have not been able to stop today. And if they want to win this game, they got to figure out how to stop it.
You know, Brian, I think it's time to switch things up on D. What they've got going on right now is not getting it done.
Timeout called the Aces.
Smith with it, working on Suarez.
Down low. Here's Bell. Azare Stevens with some nice D. Mitchell outside. Over Sheldon. Shot by Mitchell, no good. Las Vegas trailing. Pass to Smith. Pulls up. Stevens grabs the board. Here's Jackson. And that one's good.
A good decision maker with a strong feel for the game. Stevens can spot open teammates whenever she's out on the court.
Rickea Jackson. One shot.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it. Pass to Lloyd. Now here's Young. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
Mitchell, defended by Sheldon. Now Suarez.
Pass to Mitchell. 5 on the clock.
That's good, and it's Stephanie Suarez with the assist.
Not easy for the 5'8" Mitchell, but she found an opening and made the most of it.
Smith, no good. To the inside. Here's Stevens. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Well, in that type, with that much of a height advantage, there's really not a lot that D can do to stop that shot.
Sheldon outside.
Back to Young. To the middle. Here's Bell.
Good D by Stephanie Suarez.
Here's Jackson.
And it's rebounded by Jackie Young. Sheldon outside.
Pass to Lloyd.
And Suarez picks up the foul.
That is her first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Back to Wilson. It goes straight through with the switch.
Coaches love a solid shooter like Wilson, a player you can rely on to get production from.
Now here's Breezy. Gray defending. Pass to Jackson. Stevens. Shot clock at 6. He brings it in as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, that's just Stevens playing big right there. My goodness.
Chelsea Gray, here we go.
She has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely. The basket is not looking very big to her at this point.
Now here's Breezy.
On the wing, Rickea Jackson.
Nice D from Jewel Lloyd. And the Aces with possession.
Parker Tyus.
It's deflected. Breezy with it. Nice D from Jewel Lloyd. A 7-point spread. And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well, part of what makes Lloyd valuable, bail you out. Turn a bad possession into points.
Pass to Jackson. Stevens.
He's guarded by Parker Tyus.
And it's in.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
Gray outside. Wilson. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They've gotten some second chances here in the second half, and that extra effort will help cut into this deficit.
Pass to Breezy. Now Nelson Adota. He's guarded by Wilson. Gray outside. Here's Parker Tyus. Outside Lloyd. Now here's Gray. Breezy covering. Here's Wilson. Basket good.
As big time a player as you'll ever see. Asia Wilson in the clutch.
Up top, Breezy. Gray defending. Good work there as it goes.
That's a great job, really, to angle her body, shield the bigger player from the ball on her way to the basket.
And you have to know how to finish like that if you're going to take it down low, and she showed all the capabilities of doing so.
And the Aces call time here. Lloyd, she's covered by Mitchell. Back to Parker Tyus. Pass to Lloyd. Just 5 to shoot. Kelsey Mitchell into the lane. Made that one. It's her 7th of the contest. Seven for 15 from the floor.
Sees the opening and does not hesitate. Mitchell challenging this defense. She's a gritty player, guys. Even giving away some inches, she can still win the rebound battle.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and she'll shoot one more at the line. That one on Lloyd. That one misses. Las Vegas trailing. Pass to Lloyd. Gray, back to Lloyd. Parker Tyus outside. The Aces with another miss. Jackson outside. And here's Breezy. Guarded by Young. Back to Jackson. And stolen by Asia Wilson. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Center might be Wilson's normal position, but Asia can really move.
Now here's Breezy. Not a lot of room. Pass to Nelson Adota. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two. Goes on Cheyenne Parker Tyus.
For the away team, Olivia Nelson Adota. 2 shots.
And she misses the first one. Boy, she really wanted that one to fall. And she's able to hit the second one. And that stretches their lead to 8. And it's the Aces with the ball. Here's Wilson. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And Asia Wilson with the block.
Incredible timing by Wilson. Of course, she's 6'4", that helps, but her defensive IQ also helps her deny opponents too.
Jackson outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
No time to spare. They need a bucket.
And then a steal or foul to stop the clock. Another good rebound, and we know she's giving up some inches to a few of the other players, but that just hasn't mattered.
She hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
2 shots.
She's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop for her.
And that was your Las Vegas Aces dancers.
Outside Lloyd. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring them within 3.
What a bucket. Will Lloyd asks for the ball in these situations. Such a rare quality. Yeah, they had to do that. You just can't let them dribble it out.
Definitely. Got to stop the clock any way possible and just hope they short arm a few of their free throws.
It's a good foul, and it's a good point in this situation to make them hit their shots.
Timeout called the Aces.
Oh, this one, it's not over if they can get a quick score then foul.
Yeah, a few missed free throws and they're right back in it, but it has to happen fast.
Exactly, Brian. You have to do it real quick.
No good on the quick 3. That's an intentional foul.
Asia Wilson. Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
And no good as the first free throw misses for her. We'll see if she can nail the second.
2 shots.
And she does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. Jackie Young from outside doesn't go for her. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
It really was. When this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what tough-minded squad they can be.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.